want with your favorite people. Here's how it works. Log on to Facebook from your computer or tablet and go to the R.J. Watkins fan page at facebook.com/TV33WHPR, the one with the blue WHPR logo on the left. Like us. Click the word videos with the red tag that says live next to it. Then click the share button at the bottom of the video player and select start a watch party. Invite whoever you want. Your party will be recorded and archived for playback anytime you want. 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. At the end of the month, the viewer that has the most people at their watch party will be invited on the TV show live. Come on, let's have a party.
Welcome, Judge Mathis. Thanks for coming to share an important message with the Wayne County taxpayers.
Well, thank you for allowing me to help. You know, most of my life I was a resident of Wayne County, and so I'm here to help because Treasurer Shabri wants to work with Wayne County homeowners to keep families in their homes and prevent foreclosure.
If you're having trouble making your property tax payments, let us know. We have many resources to help.
Take the first step towards staying in your home by going down to the Wayne County Treasurer's office on the 5th floor of the International Building in Greektown.
Stop by today to learn more about our payment plans and especially the newly extended interest rate reduction program.
Already in the payment plan? It's important you stay in good standing.
Making property tax payments is now easier than ever. We have placed payment kiosks in Rite Aid stores and community centers across the county. We've also added kiosks in our offices. Contact us at 313-224-5990 or email us at taxinfo@waynecounty.com.
Hot. You hot.
RJ is a fool.
No, no.
You know, we just saw a commercial with Judge Mathis, and I am so glad that everything got straightened out with that Greektown incident here in Detroit. Did y'all hear about that?
Yeah.
I didn't.
Well, according to a valet driver, he said that Judge Mathis spit at him.
You know you pronounced that wrong.
Spit.
No, you corrected it. No, I don't know.
What did I say? He spit at him.
Spitted it.
I said spit at him.
You said spit it.
No, spit at him.
Don't worry about it. Just tell the story.
Right.
Please.
See, tell him, Betty, that's your nephew. He don't know diddly squat.
I really don't. But I just know when it was.
Well, anyway, he actually had threatened to pursue a lawsuit, and I don't know how far everything went, but it ended up with just being nothing. It was, you know, he was eradicated from all of that.
Okay.
And thank you, because I love Judge Mathis. I do. I love Judge
He's
Mathis.
really cool.
I think he's a.
You know, I'm going to talk to Judge Mathis, and I'm going to see if we can have a day in his court with LaWanda and me.
What do you want him to do, Henry? Just tell me, because he ain't doing it. Get over some or something.
I would see LaWanda knock my TV mic.
I didn't do anything.
Camera. She did it undercover.
Oh.
Yeah, she do things undercover. Hit my camera, knock my mic.
Okay, let me ask this question.
Okay.
Let me ask this question.
How did it get like that?
If suddenly your mate,
if suddenly,
if all of a sudden,
okay,
you know, just all of a sudden,
okay,
your mate loses interest in sex with you, do you automatically think that they're cheating?
No.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not at all. Leave me alone.
Yeah.
Just finish swimming.
I'm going to pose the question on Facebook. All right.
Leave me alone right now. Wait till I feel it.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, we're going to go
Turn
around.
the damn movie on.
Okay, RJ Watkins.
Yes.
RJ Watkins.
Yeah.
Okay. So, this is what we're doing.
Okay.
The question is, if your mate suddenly loses interest in sex, do you automatically think that they are cheating?
How old is she? That would play a difference, wouldn't it, Auntie? How old is the person?
How old are you? It's your mate. So, I can't.
This is fictional. Is it raining?
That's why it's raining.
Yep, that's why it's raining, all right.
No,
That's
I mean,
why it's raining, 'cause
I'm attempting to help you with
You're
your
not helping
scenario.
me doing. Hey,
how,
Junior.
How old is the person?
You should get your daddy. He said,
He said, no.
You should get your daddy.
I would say,
How old is the person?
Okay, you know what I'm
If
saying?
they're- if
Here's
they're-
my
if
problem
they're-
with you asking
If they're
that.
33, 23, 40, you might have something to talk about.
Oh, what's my password?
I don't know. and if they're older, depending where their head's at and what they're doing, it has a it all depends.
RJ, okay, listen to this.
It all depends.
Because you know what? You're just not making any sense.
I am making all the sense in the world. You answer the question, Miss Purple.
No,
Purple
let me
Rain.
just say this though.
I don't know how all the ladies got the memo and me and Henry didn't get the memo. I got it today at 20 o'clock. No,
you
I
got it
didn't.
at 20 o'clock today?
20 o'clock.
Oh, my
And then they had a
God.
fire drill.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
then let's take out a minute
Oh,
and talk
no,
about
your stuff burned up,
RJ
didn't
and the fire drill.
Your stuff burned up. You couldn't wear
The
first-
little engine that could get up them stairs. I told RJ,
And there was no one there to help me.
I'm so sorry for now that part
I
I'm
have
sorry
to
about.
change that.
Yeah, you
That's
need
my
to.
fault.
Yeah.
That's my fault.
Yeah,
I have
it
to
is.
change that.
Yeah, change that.
I'm going to change it right now.
What am I talking about? There's nobody there to help me either. What am I talking
You on the
about?
first floor.
Oh, okay.
I'm up there.
I might be in trouble with all them locks I have on.
And me and already talking about getting some
All them locks
more-
I have on the
more
doors.
something.
Yeah.
More
Well, here's the thing.
Window.
If your mate,
Okay, we back at that. Okay.
we're back at that because RJ ain't gonna tell us about that fire drill. He went up to 13 flights of steps.
Okay.
You know he just had hip surgery.
Put your elevator outside.
Honey.
Can't take it on when it's a drill.
Oh.
But here's
That's
the thing, though. But I think that RJ should move on a
Stop.
lower
Stop
floor.
that. I'll talk about something else.
No, I do. I think you should move it because I've been concerned since I've heard about this story.
Right.
You were concerned before you heard about the story.
No, I wasn't concerned until you started trying to get down them 13
Well,
flights
if he sleep
by yourself without your
Right.
thing.
without and nobody there to help you,
Without
move
your-
to
your
the
cane.
move to the first floor.
Without your cane, that worried me.
No, I had it.
Yeah, move to the. Now that I know about it, don't worry. Go to the first
I
floor.
couldn't use a walker down the stairs.
What'd
No.
you have? You had
I
something.
had a cane.
You had your cane.
This man just had the hip surgery and had to go down 13 flights of stairs because he lives on the top floor.
13th floor, huh? So
Move down.
you gotta
Move down to the third floor. You just want to be in the 3? Move to the 3rd floor.
If you just
Still
got
a 3?
I'm going
that's
higher.
gonna be pretty rough. You better come.
Now
down
he wants to
the
go
one.
higher.
I need a helicopter.
Higher.
I have nothing else.
They gonna
Yeah,
lift you
go back
up.
to the
Forget
other.
going down.
From this
The
point
other
on, go to
topic.
the roof and let a helicopter pick you up on the roof and just
Probably faster,
fly you on
easier.
where you fly you back downstairs with everybody
You
else.
can't reach the yellow bus on 13.
No,
She said
No,
the
she
yellow
didn't.
bus.
The yellow bus drops me off there quite often.
Help us, Lord.
No. God, please get back to the other one about the hook. The
okay. If your mate loses interest in sex, do you automatically think they're cheating?
No.
No.
Okay, now one at a time.
Okay.
We're back up on the 13th floor. We're sitting down. We're comfortable. We done came up all them steps. And you want to do what?
You got him.
We're not doing nothing. And I just came up 13 flights. No. Mm-mm. No, okay, seriously. I'm just saying. If your mate loses interest in sex, do you automatically assume that they're cheating?
But let me say this. But if she wants to turn me on, I'm quite sure she knows how to turn me on. And I'm quite sure she can
Hold
get
on,
what
but
she
you ain't
wants.
the one that's turned off. She's turned off. If your and look, woman don't want you, that you want to make her. Turn me on.
Turning me on.
Turn me on. But I don't want to. That's what I was saying. I don't want to. Turn me on.
I'll get my remote and I'll just punch it
and watch porn. And hope she's watching too.
She's not lying. She's not lying for once. No.
Let's watch some porn.
Okay,
baby.
I ain't saying that. I'm just trying to get the answer from you. Everybody needs to answer the question.
Well, I'll say yeah.
Yeah, what?
I would assume that he's
No,
cheating.
you
Why,
wouldn't.
Betty?
You wouldn't. Betty, Auntie Betty wouldn't care.
Yes, I would.
You wouldn't care.
Yes, I would. If he's no longer interested in me,
Oh.
all of this, baby, something is wrong with your butt. If you're not,
That might be the reason. It's his butt.
it's his butt.
Where is this going? Where?
No, I'm done.
Where's this going?
Oh my God.
No, okay. Betty says that if the man she's with
Yeah.
loses interest in sex with her, that he's cheating. That's what Betty feels.
And I said,
Henry, what do you say?
I'm turning mine on.
You gonna turn yours
Turn it on. If I
with
got
the remote.
Even if I could use the damn remote. Something getting turned on tonight. We gonna turn.
Yeah, the lights.
Hey, you can use the clapper.
I don't know what.
Lord
You
Jesus.
sure this is not a car wash?
Okay. Gerald Jackson says nobody wants cold soup every day. Gerald, take your
Well,
medicine.
heat it up.
Take your medicine, Gerald, and call us back.
Heat it up. Turn on the
the
microwave.
stove.
Put it in the microwave. Heat it up, baby.
Crazy.
If your mate,
Cannot talk to these people on the show, people. Don't try.
if your mate loses interest in sex, you automatically assume they are cheating. Henry, waiting on you.
I'd have to see if there was a medical reason why.
Oh.
First, check out if it's
Okay.
some type
Okay.
of medical reason.
Say,
No, no.
please.
Thank you, Henry.
Wait a minute.
Renee?
Please, wait a minute.
No, RJ.
Wait a
no.
minute.
No.
Wait a minute, Henry.
No.
It ain't a medical reason. Now what?
It ain't medical.
It ain't medical.
I was trying to avoid that.
Now what?
No, I gave my answer. I will check
Right.
to see if it's a medical
Henry got to go home. Henry ain't fooling with y'all. Henry got to go home.
He still got
Bobby, you know Bobby watching.
He still got a
What
house
he
on
say? What did he say? What did Henry say?
You see where RJ at, don't you? You want to join him? You want
Henry
to
gonna
join
be
him?
over there standing at RJ place on them 13 flights of stairs.
With the drill.
Renee, what do you think?
I would say it depends on the situation and what's going on at home.
Okay, here's the question. If your mate loses interest, suddenly loses interest in sex, do you automatically assume that they're cheating?
No.
Okay, no.
What about you, LaWanda?
No. I don't automatically assume that.
You mean,
Because
Tim, I'm the only one who think
because
yes?
let me just
There
tell
she
you
go
something.
with all of this. Here she
Oh,
go.
Lord.
Why would you? But guess what? It don't matter if you Beyonce. If a man want to cheat,
Right,
he will
right.
cheat.
Right.
They said
Exactly.
Jay-Z
You
did,
could be-
remember?
Oh, child, but Jay-Z see, they throwing stuff at him. And some men
He's
don't know how
supposed
to
to
say
catch it, though.
Some men don't know how to say. They don't know how to say no. It's flattering. It's
I don't
flattering
think
to
so
some
either.
men.
I don't think there's any of them that know how to say no.
Excuse me?
Oh, wait a minute, HT, I forgot about you.
Yeah,
Oh, I
HT
forgot about
says
you,
no.
RJ.
Girl,
I forgot about you.
I have turned down so much. Can I say that word?
No.
No. kitty cat, or
I
something.
have, girl, please. That's why I wasn't the one that helped me there today. No, thank you. No, thank you. I'll make it by myself.
And don't be calling you. Nobody call you and
Lord
ask me
Jesus.
why.
Well, I'll say this.
I'm not always by myself.
But RJ was
though.
actually hitting the nail on the head. Now, if
You
you,
did what?
he was, yeah,
Uh-oh.
once
You
and hit
hit
like a nail.
Oh, okay.
What I hit.
Nothing but a nail. This man told. Let me tell you this. Okay,
So-
so
so what-
when I said nail, I thought about This man said lady titties look like 2 fried eggs on a nail.
2 fried eggs on a nail?
No, when I said I saw it.
Oh, okay.
He said.
But what was I right about?
He said, "Girl, that looked like 2 fried eggs on a nail." I just walked away from him. I said,
Where were you at when he said that? But go
at
ahead.
the bar.
Okay.
No, yeah, tell me about somebody he had.
What was I
A
right
lady
about?
was
I
over
want
that way.
to. Teacher. What did I get an A about today?
You got an A?
You said I was right. I hit it on the head.
Well, no, you're actually right when you say it depends upon the age. Okay,
Oh, I got
but
something right.
but here's the thing though.
Uh-oh.
That's a double-edged sword.
That's the thing.
That's a double-edged sword.
the
If
thing,
you're an
RJ.
older man
Mhm.
and she's the younger woman and she don't want to.
Let me tell you something.
If it's the other way around, you don't want to. It could be because your libido is down. You need
Okay.
some help.
Okay.
You need a smoothie or something, with Viagra in it.
I can't tell you all my tricks.
No, speaking of tricks.
I can't go to my
Speaking of tricks.
Magically
delicious. I'm your lucky charm, Negro. I'm your.
And it's
Good thing,
great.
good thing your name ain't John.
It's great.
It's our 3rd
To the last
anniversary
drop.
here, everybody.
But no, you made me forget my thought.
I didn't make you forget.
don't-
It's called
what you have
dementia.
What you have to understand, and I hope I said this right.
Oh, we got some answers to the question.
He or she do not own that part of your body.
You don't own no parts.
Huh. Wait a minute.
Nobody own no part.
What did he say?
He said he or she
Don't
Own it.
do not.
Did you say somebody
don't own.
No, I said do not own. That part of the
Of
body.
course they
own
don't.
any part.
You might she might make you think you own it. She might say it's
Oh,
yours.
here we go.
Him too.
Here
we go
Oh,
with
it's
this
yours.
crap.
It's
Him
yours. And she
Him
might.
too. Him too.
You too.
Him. He might make you think you own it. Him.
But you don't.
But you don't.
You don't.
You don't.
You don't, Clyde.
You don't.
You don't.
You don't.
Everybody, look. Everybody, look. Oh, look. All the girls are quiet. Look at you. Lied. You lied. Yeah. Say
What was the question?
You don't want to own it?
Own what?
Speak of the mic. Speak of the mic.
Somebody's penis? No, I don't want to own that.
I don't want to own it.
No, because you only got to take care of it.
Maintenance. Come on now. I don't want to do that. No. Don't. That's right.
Hold on a second, caller.
I don't want it.
How much do it cost?
If you own it, you got to take care of it. Like a little dog.
Woof, woof.
Let the caller talk.
Caller, you on the air.
Okay. Hello.
Good evening, fellow patriots.
Hey, Les.
Hello.
And why,
Yes, little.
why did you volunteer to be a part?
Congratulations on
Turn me
your
up, Henry.
anniversary show. I text you. I sent out something on Facebook also, wishing you well on your 4th
Third.
on show. In fact, I didn't know we shared that. You know, we kind of started in our 4th year.
Third.
It's 3rd for us and 4th for you. It's for you. You the master.
3rd year.
It's our 3rd year.
Oh, y'all starting your 3rd year.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's our 3rd year.
Oh, okay. All right.
No, we're gonna embark upon our 4th year. This is our we did
Tomorrow.
2016 is when we started, September.
And
Yeah, that's right. Okay, that's when I started. So you're starting on your 4th year now.
Yeah, we're gonna go into our 4th year. Yep.
This
Right.
y'all going
God
to
willing.
Your 4th year show.
Oh.
It's your first show of the new season, as they say.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Les. Yes, exactly. Thank
So
you.
that's what I said. We started in 2016.
Yes, we did. Yep.
So we're going on 4 years together.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. Doing some things together.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. See, and when speaking of together, when you say it's hard for men to lose interest in sex, women, period. Still remember way back in high school when I was there, my English teacher, Miss Williams, said, hey, men will sleep with anything in a skirt.
Oh,
I mean, and I've
the
been
teacher said that?
since high school.
Wow. Oh boy. Hello.
Not necessarily so.
But see,
It's not necessarily so.
shut up, RJ.
If it's presented.
But here's the thing. Sometimes, well, RJ was trying to take it somewhere else. But let me just tell you.
Take it where?
Well, about the age difference. The age
I wasn't.
thing.
I was being factual.
No, you weren't.
How do you know?
Because sometimes it's not about age. Sometimes young people don't want to have sex.
I didn't say they did.
Young. Sometimes you don't want to be bothered, period.
Right. Right. We
Both.
just,
That goes
No
on
matter
both.
what the age.
we just
I'm lost.
I know.
A lot of young people hold themselves religiously. You know, my son, he was that way.
Oh,
He was
we gotta do ID.
steeped in his religion.
Les, hold on 1 second. We gotta do ID break. Les, we have to do ID break. We're not going anywhere.
This your station.
Don't
You want to do
hang
ID
up.
break?
Hold on.
FCC said we have to.
Oh.
We're broadcasting.
Okay. All right. Okay, RJ.
You're watching WHPS, Highland Park, Detroit.
FM 88.1 WHPR, Highland Park.
WVIE 107.3 FM Charlotte, Amalia, Virgin Islands.
And we're hot.
Okay, Les, you're back.
Les, you still there? After all that howling in my ear, they just.
You know, we're just going down memory lane. You know, when me and the guys was coming up, we always say, you know, most of the guys had their PhD. Pure hound dog.
Well, Henry and RJ had that too, but they don't have it anymore.
Guys, you know,
I was never. I was.
maintaining reputations like I did.
Oh, listen. Wow. Thank you, Les. I was never a.
You know, 'cause
I was never a dog.
It's all about my family. It's all about God, family, and country for me.
Yes.
And my reputation is, you know, just like a lot of women. You know, guy can get a reputation too.
But see, here's the thing: what society has allowed, y'all get a reputation. Oh, that's the man. We get one. She a hoe. See,
Yeah, true.
So it's a you know, it's just not fair.
True.
It's not fair. But you know, but I, you know what, Les, you are one of my favorite people ever, on or off radio. So just so you know.
Well, thank you. And likewise.
And I'm coming on your show. I'm coming on your show.
If I had LaWanda as a wife, you know, it would be hard.
Oh,
for me to
shoot.
not lose interest in her.
Hey, baby, talk to me. Talk to
Well,
me.
why don't you ask?
Why don't you shut up, RJ? Just shut up, RJ.
Talk to you, Les.
And let me enjoy this. Let me enjoy the compliment Les just paid
I
me.
have a number you can call, and maybe it might just enlighten you
I can't stand
just a little bit.
This is supposed to be talk.
This is a talk show.
I'm talking. All right?
That's tell him, Les. Tell him, Les.
I'm walking here. I'm walking here.
Hold on a second. But I could do. I don't want to. I could put him.
I
on
love
hold.
Les.
Well, I just want to chime in and wish you guys
Thank you.
success. I know I've been entertained. You know, I told y'all how important how I feel about your show. I think it's one of the funniest shows on you know.
Oh, thank you.
Because I thank you because LaWanda is one of the funniest people that you would ever want to meet.
Okay.
See, it's an insult in there somewhere.
Y'all got something going. You know, that's what.
It's an insult in there somewhere. I know.
Keep on
Thank you,
looking. Keep on
Les.
looking.
We appreciate you, Les. We appreciate you.
Take care, Les.
Thank
It's the
you.
best.
Take care.
Thank you, Les.
Calling you on the air. Did I do it right? Calling you on the
Probably
air.
not.
Hello.
Hello.
Yes.
Hello.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, how are you?
Hey, Mello on the line. You know.
Mellow.
Hey.
They call him Mellow.
Popped up, but that's all right. I still had to look.
You still had to look.
Yeah.
Look at what?
I did. You know, I just recently did Heartbeats and East, and I did a twirl, and my foot killed me.
Oh no.
But that's okay though. I'm gonna be back in good shape real
Okay.
soon. You know.
Okay.
Cause I still gotta get my lemon burn.
Yes, you do.
Okay.
I done told you.
I gotta get it.
I'm gonna work with you on that too.
Okay.
Definitely. To answer that question, that's an interesting question.
Which question was that?
Really, RJ?
Yes.
Wanda?
Yes,
Can
honey.
you ask that question again? I love the way you
Thank you.
You said it.
Thank you.
You know what, RJ? I just don't
Thank
like
you
you.
very much.
If your mate loses interest in sex, do you automatically assume they are cheating?
I say no.
Okay.
Exactly.
That's what I said. But RJ said
no.
No, Betty said yes.
I said yeah.
I said,
and I ain't taking that back because I meant it.
RJ,
Yes, sir.
what you mentioned before, you can't say what you want to say, but call it
You got to put. I'm slow.
You said you turn down a lot of and then you stop. So you got
A lot of women.
yeah, but he said call it
Oh.
Just call it
Oh.
Child, he ain't turned down nothing but his collar. Don't believe that.
Stop it.
And it's standing up.
In a way, I understand what RJ was saying about age, but then again, see, sex is a cruel thing.
Ooh.
It's a cruel thing.
It's cruel.
It could be. It could be.
Most women, when they get, I'll say maybe 35 and up, they're ready. Men get it so early. They get it at 18.
So y'all like wore out or something?
Not necessarily so.
Not necessarily wore
Not
out.
necessarily
But
so.
what it is this. Because you got some brothers such as myself. I'm glad that I didn't wear myself out.
Talk to me.
I'm really glad of that. Because, you know,
I haven't worn myself
with
out.
a man, it's like, see, a man has to look at himself in a way just like a woman, you know, health-wise, you know. So my thing is, sometimes the desire be gone, or sometimes it's like, okay.
It's real simple. It's real simple.
Life, man. It's like sometimes you have to take a break.
Mellow.
You know?
Mellow.
That don't mean you won't go back.
Mellow. It's real simple. Sometimes, I said mellow, it's real simple. Sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't.
All right.
Thank you for calling in. I can't.
I'm talking about Eminem.
For some people, a lot of times they don't.
Sometimes you don't. It's real simple. Eminem.
There it is.
Eminem.
Melts in your mouth, not in your hand. That's why you do a commercial.
Bet you can't eat just one.
I'm not even saying it. If you notice, I'm quiet. I'm not saying that.
Hey, I got a new commercial. I got a new one. You want to try it?
Where's the beef?
Let Mikey eat it.
Bye, Mello. You done started some mess up in here. But thank you for calling in. You got the wrong.
What the little girl say? More is better than.
That ain't what she said. And you don't even know what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
more is better than the little girl. I want more. More is better than less.
Hey.
That's what the little girl said.
Some is better than none.
Hey, I got a great one. Let me see.
Let you see.
Kenny, what did we do?
I didn't. I'm innocent.
Got something that'll wake a blind man up.
Auntie Tina said.
They are.
I can't tell you what
they
Auntie
are
said.
kin to each other.
Auntie Tina, what you said?
Well, let's tell you what M. Wink Gordon said. M. Wink Gordon responded to.
Auntie Tina, I'm not gonna say it.
M. Wink Gordon responded to the question on Facebook, and she says, "No, not really, but never had that problem. After the interest was gone, we was done. I don't linger on."
Oh, wait a minute, huh?
That's what she said.
Just roll over and go to sleep.
She says, okay, well, I think what the question was, if your mate loses interest in sex, do you automatically assume they're cheating? She says, no, not really, but never had that problem.
Go ahead.
So she's speaking on if she had that problem.
She could have fixed it.
After the interest was gone, we were done.
She's gone. In other words,
She gone.
No, she took care of it.
No, she said, I don't linger on.
She knocked it down. She knocked that wall down.
Sound like she put him out.
Sound like somebody did something.
Yeah.
It's our anniversary. 3 years strong.
Happy anniversary.
Heading into our 4th year. Oh, is the audio on? It should be on, because RJ ain't talking about nothing.
I'm just in the clinches here.
Hey.
Waiting for you to throw me a ball.
Can we mention a couple things?
Please do.
It's happening this week. Thing number one, very important. It's an event that's going to be at Burt's Warehouse.
And what is it?
On Sunday.
This Sunday coming up.
This Sunday coming up.
Okay.
This is Carl Carlton. They're having a fundraiser.
Oh, okay.
Oh, will he be there?
Yes.
Okay, great.
Okay.
Great.
And they've got a lot. Well, you see the commercial. They play
Yes.
the commercial.
We're gonna run that again because I didn't see
Okay.
it.
And that's going to be happening Sunday.
So they have tickets,
Yes.
or are
at
you
the
just
door.
donating, or
You make the tickets are what they're going to be donating. It's $10.
okay?
$10.
Okay. And I did kind of hear that there were going to be some acts performing.
Correct.
Great,
Yep.
great.
So
But you know what? I like the way Detroit knows how to come together for our own.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
I think about Aretha Franklin and how the city just, she was the queen.
Right,
And
right.
we treated it like it was queen that had passed away. So
Right.
yeah, I like the way Detroit comes together.
Yeah.
All right, good. So that's this Sunday coming up, Carl Carlton.
Correct.
All
So
righty
that was-
then.
What was that, the 15th? Is that 15th?
Yep.
Okay. And thing number 2,
Okay.
Okay.
I've got some interest in this, basically. Back in the day,
Okay.
it was a dance show in Canada,
Swinging time.
Swinging Time.
Okay.
Did you see it, LaWanda?
A Cookie was on it.
You watched it?
My sister Cookie was on it.
I was on
And you
Auntie
was you with
Betty, you remember?
Leslie,
No,
the twins?
I was not on it.
Lester and Leslie.
Yes, the twins.
You remember watching it, Auntie?
No.
Swinging Time?
No.
Well, that's
didn't
all
watch-
you. I mean, it was on Channel 9.
Yeah.
I don't
Okay.
even remember.
Now,
that
I want
show.
to show you a little something.
You have it?
No, I got something I want to show you.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Paya. Who is this guy right here?
I don't see nobody.
Mr. Robin Seymour.
Okay, Robin Seymour.
Who's the little funny-looking cat?
In the left-hand side down here on the screen.
In the corner?
In the corner. Lower left.
Who's that?
I don't know. Is it you, Henry?
It's me.
Oh, okay.
Isn't that great?
Oh.
That's how'd you find that?
On the internet, they had some
okay.
videos, short videos
Uh-huh.
of Swinging Time when they had like interviews with the Supremes, Martha and the Vandellas.
Oh, that's
and-
nice.
and-
That's
I thought it was
cool.
very great because
Right.
when you look at videos with our great legends, like the Temptations and
But so there. Let me ask you this. You said this is a video.
That's a video, but I took a single shot.
I know, but I'm saying so. What kind of video was back then?
okay,
Oh.
that's where I'm going with it.
Okay.
That's where I'm going. He was on the show. He was dancing on the show, and he just froze the screen and took a picture of it.
No, she wanted to know what
What kind of video?
format.
How did
record
they?
it.
Oh, it was black and white. It was
How they record it though?
there was from what I
It probably
remember,
was a tape. It probably was
yeah,
a tape
reel to reel,
machine.
reel to reel, back in the day.
Okay.
But what I'm saying though, what's so great about this, I think, when we look at the Temptations and Supremes and Mary Wilson, in the background you see white dancers or white silhouettes or whatever.
Yeah.
But Robin Seymour, I have to applaud him as producers because Robin Seymour allowed black
When it wasn't
people.
popular to do.
exactly,
Right. Okay.
exactly,
Okay.
and I don't think no one really noticed that. But I was talking to Henry.
Well, I know that people from Detroit went across that and went
Border.
through that tunnel
Yeah.
to get on that show, and
Right.
and they were basically black people.
Right.
So it'd be hard not to show them.
Yeah.
But to even be allowed to go on, you didn't see that many on American Bandstand.
Exactly.
Right.
That's my
right,
point.
Right.
That's my point.
But they're having an event for Robin Seymour.
Really?
In Novi. The
Is he still
Novi
alive?
Center. Yes, he's 94 years old.
Shut your mouth.
Yeah, and so they're having the Detroit legend, radio legend.
Uh-huh. I know you're going to that.
Oh yeah, me and RJ,
Oh, okay.
Matt, hopefully.
Oh yeah,
So
that'll
we-
be great.
We want
A young lady came in my inbox. She said, "This is a back in the day question about WGPR," and I said, "What?" She said, "There was a radio host on WGPR that loved the girls with burgundy hair."
Oh, okay.
I said it was probably Marvelous Marv.
Yes, it was.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Marvelous Marv.
Yep.
I told her, I said, "What? Wasn't nobody but Mojo and Foodie and so it must have been one of them."
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Marv.
Marvelous Marv.
Yep.
Those are back. You know, we got some great memories that we can always reflect on, and know that the dance show has great memories that we built upon.
Yep.
Some of the dance show memories. You know, I mean, I don't know if anybody knows, but before this show comes on, many times you actually air the new dance show.
Correct.
Right before this show.
Correct.
And I'm going to try to get down here early enough to throw a watch party next Wednesday so they can actually see the new dance show.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to do that.
Sometime we do that.
Right.
So
Sometime they cut it off.
you do, well, I said no, for me to get in on it, yeah. Mm-hmm. Let's keep Kevin Hart in prayer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He has been released
Right.
from the hospital, but he needs 24/7 around-the-clock care.
Wow.
Is that bad?
Well, he rehab, physical therapy. He's going to need he injured his back,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
you know, so he's going to need care. But everybody's very optimistic about complete recovery. So let's keep him in prayer.
Okay.
You know. Also, congratulations to Detroit's own Miss Rhonda Walker.
Okay.
She got married.
To who?
I have to look his name. But the thing about it is, people are, and you have a right to your opinion. We all do, you know. But I like opinions that have facts,
Right.
you know, more so than don't. But she, it's her second marriage.
Pull up a picture for me.
Rhonda Walker,
Of him.
he's white. You trying to get to that? That's the problem.
Oh, you
Everybody's concerned about
knew
his
that?
color. She fell in love with a white man. This time, the first time was a black man that cheated on her. This time,
How you know he cheated on her?
because that was the news.
that.
But who says the white man won't? The thing is, it's a man that she loved and she married. We got to try to sometimes just take the color out of it. She met somebody that she clicked with. She liked them. You know, I don't know. I'm trying to keep my marriage together. I can't even worry about nobody else.
I know what you mean.
I'm just saying. But anyway, my thing was congratulations to Miss Rhonda Walker
Okay.
on her nuptials. I'm just saying. Don't make no sense. Well, I want to say, we're not a political show, but every now and then I have got to bring something up.
Oh,
This
okay.
has been a week.
I know this has been a jaw-dropping week in politics with this country.
It don't make no sense.
Number one, you know, we had a horrible hurricane,
Right.
Dorian, and it just destroyed the Bahamas. Destroyed
Right.
the Bahamas, and we can see that, you know. And at this point, they're not even able to do it like a what do you call it when they go in and my mind is gone, but I have it as a status.
To
You realize
recover.
You realize your mind is gone.
What mind you have?
I don't.
I know. But anyway, there's no relief areas to give relief to.
Because there's nothing there.
You know what I'm saying?
Right,
So
right.
that's why it's almost impossible to assist in that way. But Trump had made a statement last week that the hurricane was going to touch down in was it Alabama?
Alabama.
Do you know today there's a story where he is trying to make the people change their statements about it not touching Alabama, the actual meteorologist,
He threatened to fire him.
if they don't change what they say. Because he looks real stupid. He looks stupid saying something.
Plus, he was the one that wrote the circle on the
Sure did.
on the map.
How's he going to fire him when he doesn't? How's he going to fire him?
He's the president, Jay.
Yeah,
He's over all of that.
With the local, with the national,
Yes.
the national news station?
Who knows what he's... The thing is this. You're dealing with the mindset of a child. I'm right and you're wrong. And they're going, no, sir, you're wrong. No, I said I'm right. And if you don't change it, I'm going to fire you because I'm right. You know, come on.
That's the way
But you know who that sound like, Henry?
Here's the other thing.
Go ahead, Henry. Go ahead.
His Bolton.
Well, Bolton's gone.
Yeah, he told him the night before. He said, "Well, Bolton told him, okay, well, I guess I'll just resign." And Trump said, "No, we'll sleep on it." And before they woke up, Trump then tweeted.
Sure did. Did not want to.
I fired him.
Yep, yep. And if y'all can't see through that, shame on you. This man has a mental problem, and y'all. Well, you know what? Maybe they do too.
Maybe.
I'm, to support that ridiculous.
Right.
Well,
Don't get me started. Don't get me started.
Let me say, just to kind of put a pin in this and kind of make this go.
It ain't going nowhere. It ain't going away.
What we really have to do here in Detroit?
Vote.
Yeah.
In Detroit, we
Vote.
have to help me build my damn wall for London.
See what I'm saying?
If I build my wall, you might understand a little bit better.
Do we have a mix from Dion?
If I could just build,
I don't know what to say.
if I can just build, listen, I'm pleading. If I can just build my wall, and then maybe when these topics come up, I can get the community to understand a little bit better how politics work.
Can I just make one other statement?
Yeah, you can.
Political.
Something he could. Yes, Henry, go ahead, honey.
The people, they're suffering
It's me.
in the Bahamas. They were supposed to get on this cruise ship and come to America.
Right.
Trump told them if they didn't have ID, they could not get on the boat. The people on the boat said they couldn't. I mean, these people have children.
Yeah.
And they were trying to get on the boat to come to America.
But you know what's even scarier? There are people that understand and agree with him. That's what you can be afraid of.
Yeah.
If he's the only crazy one, you can just kind of work with. But when you got people that support that ridiculousness.
My.
Let's do a commercial break.
All right. Are we ready?
Wait a minute. Can I just tell you this?
Yeah.
Trump said Mr. Tough Guy Bolton made very big mistakes. That's his last statement. Okay, commercial break.
I'm not going to make a mistake. I'm going to build me a wall. And we'll take a break and we'll come back. Do you think we can get a wall built before the commercial break's over?
You ever wanted your own TV show? Have you dreamed of showcasing your talent for the world to see? Well, now you can. Have your own TV show. For only $99, you can have your own 30-minute show. Not only will you be seen in the Detroit area, but you can be viewed worldwide. On the web at tv33whpr.com. With the TV33 app. On Roku. Google TV. Apple TV. On Amazon Echo. And on Amazon Fire TV. Act now. Time slots are limited. Sign up today and get a free replay with the purchase of your time slot. For more information, call 313-868-6612. Visit our studios and receive a free TV interview to promote your business, church, or organization by appointment only.
The Detroit Music Legends presents their everlasting love for the Bad Mama Jamma, Rhythm and Blues Hall of Famer, the legendary Carl Carlton Fundraiser All-Star Concert, Sunday, September 15th at Burt's Warehouse Theater, 2739 Russell Street in Detroit. Showtime starts at 5 p.m. Hosted by David Washington, Spider Turner, Nin Baby, and Gino Washington, with the live special performance by the Contour, the Flow, the Vandellas, the Lady, the Stub Girl, Undisputed Truth, In Chat, In Flight, Dwayne Parham, Spider Turner, Pat Lewis, Mark Scott Miracles, Ronnie Nelson, and TFO Orchestra. $10 entry donation charge at the door. Tickets are on sale now at Burt's Warehouse or call 313-567-2030. That's 313-567-2030. Their everlasting love for the Bad Mama Jamma Rhythm and Blues Hall of Famer, the legendary Carl Carlton Fundraiser All-Star Concert, Sunday, September 15th at Burt's Warehouse Theater.
Welcome, Judge Mathis. Thanks for coming to share an important message with the Wayne County taxpayers.
Well, thank you for allowing me to help. You know, most of my life I was a resident of Wayne County, and so I'm here to help because Treasurer Chabris wants to work with Wayne County homeowners to keep families in their homes and prevent foreclosure.
If you're having trouble making your property tax payments, let us know. We have many resources to help.
Take the first step towards staying in your home by going down to the Wayne County Treasurer's office on the 5th floor of the International Building in Greektown.
Stop by today to learn more about our payment plans and especially the newly extended interest rate reduction program.
Already in the payment plan? It's important you stay in good standing.
Making property tax payments is now easier than ever. We have placed payment kiosks in Rite Aid stores and community centers across the county. We've also added kiosks in our offices. Contact us at 313-224-5990 or email us at taxinfo@waynecounty.com.
Women of Courage Show is conducting 2 workshops Saturdays, September 14th and October 5th at the Southfield Pavilion. The regular tickets for each event is $20. Contact Renee 707-881-7363 for tickets and vendor opportunities. This is going to be a spectacular event. There is only one person in this state that can give a workshop like this. Contact Renee at 707-881-7363. Come and enjoy.
WHPR TV is now on Channel 90. Check out all of your favorite morning talk shows on Comcast Channel 90 every day from 7 a.m. to 12 noon and watch us anytime, day or night, on all of your favorite devices. Download the WHPR TV Now app and take us with you wherever you go. WHPR TV is now on Comcast Channel 90 every day from 7 a.m. till noon. WHPR TV, a Watkins Broadcasting Company.
Rhonda and Jason.
We are hot.
Yep, Rhonda Walker married a man named Jason, and congratulations to them. But like I said, there was some buzz on Facebook about Jason not being black. But like who like you? That's what I say. Like who like you?
Yeah.
It is what it is. But this woman, let me tell you about this lady. She was in a fatal car crash. She survived. Everybody else passed away.
How many in the car?
It was about 4. I think it was 4 people in the car. And when she woke up, that's not funny. She woke up and said, "These are not my people. This is not my family." She woke up, her brain had suffered a traumatic, they said it went up, her brain turned upside down. Didn't recognize anybody and would not leave the hospital with those people because she did not know them and she went into hysterics. Now what can they do? It is her family.
Give her some care.
Who?
Give the lady some care. If she don't know those are not her people, they can't send her out in the street. They can't send her home. Put her in.
Well, she wasn't leaving.
Is her condition, as far as her brain goes, can she think on her own and stuff
well,
like that?
It was a fatal crash. Everybody else passed away, but she lived. But the brain injury was traumatic to the point of something about her brain was shifting. You know, and so when she and everybody was happy when she woke up and everything. And it's not even like a normal case of amnesia. It's not even that. It's like, no, you are not. You know, it's like she has some memory, but they're not in it.
Okay.
But they're not in it. What do you do? I just to give her some help. How?
I'm living my best life.
You know, well, I guess she's going to need therapy.
And lots of it.
She's going to have to be admitted.
This is her. She's cute girl. Cute girl.
Put her in the camera. Closer.
There you go. She looks really young.
Yeah.
She's going to need some help. A lot of it.
Everybody is behind all that. I just thought that was like, wow. That's like a Lifetime movie.
Yeah.
Right.
It'll be up.
Yeah. Well, you know what? They Lifetime is a trip because they got movies coming out now. It's called Ripped from the Headlines.
Okay.
Now you know they want to give Felicity 30 days in jail. You know who that is, right?
Yep.
The
She's actress.
the schools. But let me tell you this though, I just found today her kid was never accepted anyway, right? Was her kid accepted?
Well,
they said the kid wasn't even accepted.
Something had to be accepted because they're not going to.
Well, I thought I read where the kid didn't even get into the school.
Well, that don't make sense.
But I guess it's the act of trying to buy your way in. I don't know. I think they're trying to make an example of her.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
An example of her. That's what it is. Then the other one is about the girl that teenage girl who admitted to her parents. She says, she just finally just told me, I like girls. Young girls, 15, 16 years old. Her name escapes me right now. I like girls. And her mother was like, oh, no, you don't. Get out of my house, the whole thing. So they put this girl in a cult. To get this out of her for liking girls. Wow. True story.
Did it work?
Well, we just watch the movie and see.
It can't work. If it's in you, it's in you.
Yep.
Well, I don't know. I'll tell you this, though.
My opinion.
Speaking of in you, your liver is in you. And you're doing some things right now, everybody in this room, that's just absolutely killing our liver.
Breathing.
We're not even aware of it.
We breathe.
Number one is salt.
Yeah.
And sugar.
Yeah.
And there's sugar substitutes. They're worse than actual sugar. Do people know that? What do you call those? What are those called? Artificial sweeteners.
Yeah.
People are using that, trying to save on calories, and you're putting more things in your body that don't belong there than you will with some sugar.
And it's causing the liver to work.
Yes, the story I read was called "We're Killing Our Livers," and also when you allow your blood pressure to get high, it affects your liver. Your blood pressure affects your liver. RJ,
I believe that. I believe that. And one thing that really affects your liver and affects your blood pressure.
Yeah.
That's Lawanda.
That's right, baby. I keep it normal.
She affects it.
I keep it normal.
She keeps it up.
I keep it up, baby. I keep it up. Without me, it ain't going up. Down.
I did not mean it.
Keeping it real.
Yes, right.
I did not mean it like that.
Yes, he did.
Oh, God. Don't say that.
But we do things that we consider just simple, normal, everyday things that are actually attacking our kidneys. I just wanted to bring that up because I do drink.
Our liver?
And no, your kidney.
You do drink what?
You said liver.
Alcohol. Well, did I?
So which one we talking about? The liver?
Talking about the kidneys. I said liver?
I think you did.
Oh, okay. I don't remember saying that.
Because you drink alcohol.
So we talking about the kidneys.
The kidneys, yeah. I apologize for saying liver. I meant kidneys. Kidneys. You know those two things you have.
Okay.
It might be affecting the kidneys too.
You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right.
What?
It might be affecting everything inside.
Well, it's just overindulging with sugar, drinking alcohol, being overweight, not monitoring your blood pressure, not monitoring your salt intake. Things that we just take for granted, and it says it's just really ruining our kidneys. So just keep that in mind next time you
come on, 15
eat some
minutes.
Dill pickles.
35, 40 minutes.
That ain't gonna hurt you to have 30 minutes with me. Boy, you ain't can't 30 minutes. You can't do that. You can't do it. I wanted to mention to Betty.
Okay.
And welcome Betty to the company. Betty is a complete length consultant.
Yes.
You can contact Betty. Yeah. She's part of our team now that deals in healthier lifestyles. We promote lemon burn and hair products for healthy hair from head to toe, complete length. So giving a big shout out to Auntie Betty and all the complete length partners.
Yeah.
Shouting out to you guys. Keep it going. I'm going to give a big happy birthday to my band leader and my friend, Mr. Larry Brandenberry. It's Larry's birthday. What a day. September 11th, right? Yeah. But it's still a good day for Larry. It's his birthday, so it might have been a tragedy back in 2001, but he was around way before that.
Yeah.
So happy birthday to Mr.
I
Larry.
don't know why your
Happy
camera is kind
birthday.
of crazy today, Wanda.
Probably sabotaged like everything else.
Zooming in and out, focusing.
So Milani started school on Monday.
Yay!
She's a preschooler.
Yay!
She goes to Gompers. I am a advocate for public schools. I know some of you choose charter schools for your children. That is your choice. But being a public school teacher for 31 years and an active member of the DFT and also a union representative, I am in total support of public schools. So Milani is in public school. All right.
Okay.
And teacher says she's a little bossy. You want to work on that.
I wonder
She
why.
started already?
She started on Monday.
How was the first day?
Well, you know what? We did a little video, and I saw her being apprehensive, so I hurried up and eased out of the room because I didn't want her to have a meltdown. But I saw her kind of, she got my hand a little tighter than she had it at first.
Right.
And I said, go find your name tag, Milani. And she went right over there. And while she went to do that, I went out the door.
Right.
So, but this morning when I woke her up for school, she jumped right up.
Oh,
So as long as they're jumping up and trying to go, they're enjoying it. Because the kids, I don't want to go. I had a kid one time, and this is a true story, when I was teaching kindergarten. And he was a nice boy, and his mother was an awesome parent. But she tended to believe her kid, what some parents do. You have to know your kids. She came by. I had, back then it was half-day kindergarten. Now they go all day. He was an afternoon kid. So she stopped in a little early as I was eating my lunch.
Okay.
And I stopped eating my lunch to talk to her. And she said, he was with her, hiding behind her legs, the whole thing. I said, what's going on? She said, he doesn't want to come to school. And I said, why? Because he's a good kid. She said, well, he said that yesterday you put him in the closet in a chair and strapped him in the chair. Right hand. I said, wait a minute, what? I did what? Wow. Yeah. So guess what she asked me?
What?
Could she see inside the closet? To see if there was a chair in there. So I waited a minute, and I counted to 10, and I said, sure. We go to the closet, open it up, you got your boxes and stuff like that. And she goes, see, honey? No, I'm looking at you, though, because you wanted to see, honey. You wanted to see in here. I said, let me tell you what he's thinking about. Matilda. We watched a movie on Friday in school.
Okay.
Matilda. And Matilda's teacher or somebody put her in the chokey, the whole. So he told his mom that I had one, and he was in it. And she came to school just look in the closet to see, was there a chair to strap the kids down.
Did he come back?
Yeah, he came back.
How did they act after that?
I don't know, because I didn't pay his but no attention. No, I'm just kidding. No, I just worked with him, and he was just really a baby. He was baby. He was the youngest of her children, and he was a baby, and he just did not want to be away from his mother. So I suggested to her that she maybe take 2 days out of the week and kind of volunteer in the classroom, with him to make him feel more comfortable. And I said, we can always change his classroom. No. I said, well, but I felt some kind of way. He wanted to look inside the closet, but I had a chair with some straps in it.
I want to say something so bad.
So glad that you're not.
Aren't you glad? Aren't you glad when you opened the closet up and wasn't nothing in there?
Hey, why I'm going to put a chair in there for some kids to be in a chair? Child, I ain't thinking about you or RJ. Little freaky mind. Got a little torture chamber in the teacher closet. Something wrong with y'all. Something wrong with these two.
I know nothing. I know.
Right. Not a dang on thing. He don't know nothing.
Oh, I'm not.
RJ, you a mess. And Henry ain't that much better. I thought Henry was the one with the sense.
So they called it a little.
The straight man.
Wait. They called it a chokey?
A chokey.
She knew the name very well, didn't she? It's called a chokey. I'm just saying.
Renee ain't got Renee.
I'm just saying. I wonder, can I get a chokey up my house?
Name a reason. I know what y'all gonna say. And other than love, a reason for getting married?
Companionship.
Okay.
Sex.
What you laughing about, Lawanda?
Betty mad when she can't get it. Want to get married to get it.
Well, I'm just talking about other people.
I love Betty. I love Betty. Okay, companionship, sex,
Security.
security.
Yeah.
Other than love.
Other than I know nothing. I know nothing. Colonel Clink. I don't know. What's it called? A cushy? What is it called? What's it called? What's that little word? When you go in
Security.
No, when you go in the closet and have belts and stuff. what is it called again?
Get mad for the chokey.
Chokey. Wonder can I get a chokey? Learn something.
But you know what? I was thinking about that. You ever watch this show called Married at First Sight?
I never saw it.
Well, it's on Lifetime. You know, I'm a Lifetime advocate. And Married at First Sight is this. There is a panel of people, about 3 or 4 people, and everybody sends in their information. You fill out an application of your likes, your dislike, your race, your age, all this kind of stuff. So they go through these applications, and they match you with somebody according to what you've written down.
Okay.
And then when you meet them for the first time, you're marrying them. It's called Married at First Sight. You meet them, and you marry them on that day. They pay for the wedding and everything, you know, the whole thing. You don't meet them before. You don't, you know, you don't know. It's a show called Listen, the first time I watched it, I was hooked on it. And I got so mad that the one the marriage didn't work. I didn't watch it no more.
Would you do something like that?
Married at First Sight? No, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't. But it's a very popular show, and it's real, and some of the marriages actually last. And my first time watching it, one of my favorite couples was Nate and Sheila. They were a black couple.
Okay.
And Nate was 25.
You see what you do when you're.
And Sheila was 30. Nate, I forgot what his job was, but Sheila was pretty much of a businesswoman. And the show they go through the honeymoon. Now, you don't have to have sex unless you feel comfortable enough doing this, you know. And one of Sheila's things was she'd never come. She'd never had an orgasm.
Oh, what?
She needs to go to the chokey.
I'll tell you what's wrong. $35. I'm gonna tell you.
Put her ass in the chokey.
Wow.
Never. I don't even know what time is it.
I told you 20 minutes ago. I was ready to go. Put her in the damn chokey.
Anyway, they ended up getting a divorce. Their marriage because she went on social media and said he cheated. You know, and everything. So he cheated.
So how?
Tell me who hasn't cheated?
How
HT?
Does it go through?
HT?
Does it go through
You lost
divorce? Is it an expensive divorce?
No, I think. Well, the thing is,
I'm gonna have.
From my understanding, when they first get married, the first time they see each other is when they walk down the aisle. I'm sure there's something in place that will dissolve the marriage with no cost to either of them.
Okay.
Because you're doing it to it's
ratings, numbers.
Well, these are real marriage counselors that talk to you and see what you're going through and everything. And then at the end of that the season, they meet back up. And when they came back, Nate came by himself. Sheila wouldn't even come because it didn't work. They were divorced. But the other 3 couples came, and one couple still had not had sex.
Oh God!
She just would not. The man tried everything. He would take the romantic thing. She just would not do it. But the other couple, it was 3 couples. It was Nate and Sheila and this one and that one. Maybe. But the one couple, when they came back, they were still very much in love. I mean, the next time I saw them, they came back for a revisit, and she was pregnant. So they actually was making their marriage work. Now she
Was the one, was she a virgin or something?
Sheila?
The one that wouldn't have sex.
She just said that she didn't feel that or something. She didn't feel it. They had a beautiful wedding. You know, they go on a honeymoon. They meet the family, the parents, and all that kind of stuff. And Nate's parents was a hoot anyway at the wedding. They was a hoot. Sheila was more refined, and Nate was like
maybe she
7 miles.
Goes with that question about, do you feel like your mate is cheating if they don't want to have sex? So maybe she just didn't want to have it.
Listen, at the end of the day, they just met. You know what I'm saying? They still just met, even though they're on a show together. At the end of the day, they still just met, and she was not comfortable, you know, having sex with him. So y'all should watch it. It's called Married at First Sight.
Okay.
And that's why I said name some reasons. Now, their reasons for getting married was, I just want to get married.
People
help me find somebody.
People do that. People do that. People have done that. And people will, I guess, will always do that.
What?
Want to be married and just get married.
I had a friend, well, I mean, one of the guys in the service. He met this young lady. He didn't know her less than, I think, maybe 2 months. And they got married.
Are they still married?
Oh, not that part I don't know.
Was she trying to, was it
I
Vietnam
mean,
or something?
It was just the fact that he needed somebody
to marry.
You know, it looked like he might have came from the woods, or I mean, you know,
like Bubba on the shrimp, on the fishing boat.
You know, little country guy, and he just wanted, he just needed somebody to be with him, and he met the young lady, and he married her in a short period of time. You know, we were surprised because we said,
"Oh, this is real life."
Yeah, this is real life.
Wow.
He said, "Is it real life?" Yes.
I was in Duluth, Minnesota.
I thought he was
Duluth, Minnesota.
I thought he was on HBO or Showtime or TV.
A movie? It sounds like a movie.
Something.
Y'all watch that? You watch Power?
Yeah, a little bit.
Do you, Betty?
I haven't watched it.
I haven't watched it either.
You watch what's the new one, Henry? Ozark?
Oh yeah.
You watch Ozark?
Yeah.
You gotta see.
What is it?
Ozark.
Ozark.
No.
Yeah.
Well, you don't watch Married at First Sight. Why I gotta watch Ozark?
I didn't say you have to. But
yes, you did. You said you gotta watch it.
You should watch it.
You should watch Married at First Sight.
You should be in the choke.
Is there any way to avoid this?
You should go to the damn chokey.
Is there any way to avoid this?
You didn't want to beg me to come down. I told you.
Yes, I did. I did.
I don't feel good.
Yeah, you walked up 13 flights of stairs.
Well, let me ask y'all a question.
Ask us anything.
Do you know what vaping is?
Yes.
Yeah, talk about that, Betty.
And you know what a hookah is, right?
Yes.
Is hookah vaping?
It's just as bad.
What's just as bad? Hookah?
Yeah, the vaping it comes in a lot of different flavors. Mm-hmm. That's why a lot of people are getting hooked because they come in.
But it's got tobacco
apple and cherry, flavored, and it's getting a lot of people hooked. And the hookah is the worst one. It's
really?
like smoking a whole pack of cigarettes at once when you do.
So hookah is tobacco.
It's
whatever you want to put in it.
It's a vaping type.
Yeah, vaping.
No,
type
I mean,
thing.
no. Okay, so
and
I
you know those little cigar type.
The little
things?
skinny pins is the
right.
vapor,
And
but the hookah be that whole big old
that
pipe
like
and stuff.
Right.
So that's the same thing.
Yes.
It's bad. It's bad for your lungs. Okay.
How about all you hookah smokers? Are they correct or not?
I'm correct.
I've never had the hookah. I don't smoke anything.
I smoke, but I don't do hookahs and I don't do the vaping.
What do you?
Thing. I need to really stop smoking. You want to ask me what I smoke?
No, I do not.
I thought I told you.
No, I do not.
I thought I told you before what I smoke. I don't smoke cigarettes.
Okay,
so
well.
Okay.
Mike, cut it off. Okay.
Hey, it is what it is. But I don't smoke anything because I be trying to protect my voice. You got 10 minutes?
But I'm going to stop smoking.
Till you fresh.
Okay. Because you want to?
You smoke?
I need to because of my health.
Yeah. Oh, well then that's a good reason.
Yep. Yeah, I need
very
to
good reason.
Very good reason.
Yeah. And
never smoke, never drink.
You never smoke?
You never smoked or drank?
I used to curse.
Oh, well, I still.
Can I tell my story about cursing?
Go ahead.
Okay, I used to curse when I was in the service. And I mean, like every other word that came out of my mouth, it was a profanity word. And a guy that I was stationed with, he said, you know, most people that use a lot of profanity, that curse a lot,
yeah,
they don't have a big vocabulary.
Of course they don't.
Okay.
And I thought about it, and I say, that's right, because, I mean, everything I'm saying, I don't have no words to substitute the curse words. So I stopped.
Good for you.
And you know,
he stopped up until
in a blue moon.
He got to the four-letter word.
Okay, but where did curse words come
until
from?
he got to the four-letter word.
How did we get these curse words? They're not in the dictionary.
No.
So we just made them up?
Yep.
Just felt good to just tell somebody, shut the F up.
So we made up the four-letter word?
We made them all up.
You made them all
Who
up.
made them up? Black people?
Yeah, that's a good, who made them up?
People.
Ask Google.
Let's ask Google. When they say I'm about to. Well, let me just tell you something that I find very disturbing. You know, Malik Yoba. You know who he is, right?
No.
He's
an
an actor.
He's an actor. Now he
New York Undercover.
Remember the TV program? He was
New York Undercover.
A New York Undercover, right? Well, there's a woman named Ebony. Her name is Ebony.
The last name Ivory.
I don't know, but she accused him, of paying her. She's a transsexual for sex when he was 13. Or maybe she was 13. Somebody was 13.
Okay. Get bubblegum money or what?
I don't know if she was 13, but he's been fired.
How old is she now?
I don't know. I
got to be 40s.
Here's the thing. Come on. If she's, I don't know. I don't. But what I'm finding is that people are just going through people's trunks and trying to just find stuff. Now I don't know if he's guilty of having sex with the trans sexual or not.
Did he know?
I don't know. Let me read up on that one. Read up on that story. But according to her, he reportedly was fired. Well, he was fired. I saw that on the news. He was fired
because of something she said.
That she said. Her claims that he paid for sex at 13. With her. Him. I don't know who's 13. That's what I'm saying. Okay. Who's 13? Right. Him or her?
Right. Wow.
Hold on. Okay. But he continues to
deny.
He's facing backlash for the denial.
6 minutes.
See, he went public and said, I like trans women. He did do that.
Oh. He did?
That's what they say. I can't find the interview where he said. I look for it on YouTube.
Well, why say it if you don't know if you said it or not?
He said it.
He said it?
I said,
Five minutes.
According to this article, he said it, but I can't find an interview where he's publicly saying that. It's what I said. But I know that's above your pay grade.
I don't have a pay grade.
Right.
You like trans women? That's a man.
Well, that's what he said. He said, well, I heard years ago he was gay, Malik Yoba. But that's,
Okay.
But he was doing a mentoring program, and he was fired from the mentoring program. They did not want him mentoring young men if he liked.
Okay.
What do you think about that, though? Is he not able to mentor young men?
Well, they don't like if you're feminine or.
Well, he acts very manly. All of his roles in TV are manly and everything like that. Okay. But according to them, they did not. He was fired. He was a mentor in the program at the university. They fired him. Said, no, you cannot mentor these young men with what you like to do. So that's something to think about.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's something to think about. So you know what? I'm so sick of RJ today. I just don't even know what to say.
Why? Why are you sick of me?
Somebody said there's a conspiracy to destroy brothers at every turn.
Oh.
If you can't see it, you're blind. According to the story, people are saying that it's not true. It's just another way to destroy the black man. That's a whole nother story there too.
Yeah.
Well, how much time? Because I'm about sick
4
of RJ.
minutes.
Yeah, because I'm about to go get dressed.
why-
I'm going down to Beacon Park for an exercise class. It starts. The registration is from 8 to 9, and then 8 to 8:45, I think, and then the class is from 9 to 10 outside. It's in a tent though, so the rain, won't bother you. It's a pure hour of exercise. So I brought my exercise clothes.
You bring lemon burn?
I got lemon burning in it's yours. I don't have any. I had brought his. Give me a little bit, yours. When I get home, I'll drink me 4 ounces of lemon burn. Oh, down there? I'm not sure if I'm able to do that. Sell. This is the city is paid for her to be a coach.
Oh,
and I
okay.
can't. The hobby to set a booth up down there. And be
in your car, because, hey.
Oh, but they got spies everywhere. Girl, you got, listen, just do it right. I don't need no trouble.
Get a ticket for nothing.
Yep.
I don't need no trouble. Down here selling some.
RJ, come get me.
Yeah.
Hello? Hello?
Can't do it. Can't do it. Can't do it. But Betty, once again, welcome to the company.
Thank
Complete
you.
Lamb.
Thank you.
Betty
Thank
will
you.
have lemon
Thank
burn.
you.
57.
Thank you. Thank you.
2 more minutes.
Look, let's just put on let's just let him go. Put a video or something on. Let's let him go.
Why did you wait till 57 to let me go? If I wanted to go, I wouldn't have came. Ooh.
Oh. Oh.
If I wanted to.
Oh, he's getting off on his own thoughts.
If I wanted to go, I wouldn't have came. If I wanted to go, I wouldn't have came. Don't write I don't want to hear that out tomorrow. On the damn radio. Stealing my lyrics. I'm going to call Barry. I'm going to call Barry Gordy. This is my song.
Say goodbye.
If I wouldn't have come, I wouldn't have came. I wouldn't have came if I wouldn't go.
Say goodnight, Detroit.
Good night, Detroit.
Good night, y'all.